And we're live. Oh, the last debates are tonight. Taylor, I know I owe you 100, or I will. I do this thing where I wait until it's like totally sure. An example is, I think I bet Kyle $5 that some Conor event wouldn't have 2 million buys. And the preliminary numbers came out, and it said there were like 2.1 million. But I was like, I'm going to wait until the official numbers, because I don't want to do a weird thing where I'm like, now you owe me 10. So when the real numbers came out, I lost that bet and I paid. So I'm like, let's just wait till election day to make sure that like they don't do another debate and be like, actually, Taylor, now you owe me what I
don't think they'll add one.
Well, I don't think they will either. But if there's
owe me another $5 because Justin Gaethje's going to beat Khabib Nurmagomedov this weekend.
I used to think that. But what changed my mind, I watched that Firas Zahabi talk about it, and one of Gaethje's big tools that, in interviews anyway, he says is the key to his success is the leg kicks. What he wants to do is destroy Khabib's ability to get takedowns by kicking his legs. If you kick the guy's legs, suddenly they're half effective, and it's really hard to get those takedowns. But there's another school of thought that low kicks are just gifts for takedowns, and he's going to grab an ankle, push forward, and he'll fall on his butt. So we'll see.
Yeah, I liked what he said on that. He was like, if I kick Khabib 5 times, he won't be the same anymore.
Which is a great line. I saw Chael Sonnen talk about it, though. He's like, if he takes you down once, though, and then
he won't be the same.
When Khabib takes a guy down, he has a special knack for keeping him down. A lot of guys bounce up, but not against Khabib. And he's like, if he holds you down at the end of that first round, you won't be the same fighter. You'll be like, oh my goodness. But when I go down, I can't get back up. He just punches me in the face for the next 4 minutes, and it's terrible. So now I need to fight differently. I need to be so defensive. I can't kick any. Go ahead.
I'll say this, like watching the interview, I don't know if you saw the On the Beach press conference with Dana in the center and Khabib, and like they were like, Khabib, what does this mean to you? How important is this? And he's like, I don't know. You know, my goals, I don't know, to be undefeated, I guess. You know, I have a lot of goals. I don't know. They're like, Justin, what's this mean to you? It means everything to me. When I was a child in this poor town 2 hours from anything, our vacations were going to get school clothes. If I win this fight, my mother can retire. She's been working hard for 40 years. She was the one who drove me to the wrestling meets all over the country, giving all she had, giving all she's got. My father worked in the coal mines. And like, Khabib, how motivated are you? You know, pretty motivated. 9 of 10. And Justin's over there just seething with fucking passion. I don't know. I think Justin just wants it so much more, whereas Khabib is like, yeah, here we go again, I guess. So my dad died, and I still kind of bummed about that.
I've had that same concern. You know, I guess for you it's excitement. For me, it's concern. I saw Khabib. He's like, Fight Island, it's terrible. There's no energy here. There's no fans. You do weigh-ins and like it's all alone. Like there's no cheering. There's no nothing. And he just seems like he's hating this process. He's at kind of a low, and he hasn't even started to do the real weight cut yet. You know, the real weight cut happens kind of today.
He's like doing it tonight.
Yeah. For people who don't know, they typically weigh in Friday morning and then they fight Saturday night. So it's Thursday night as we record this. So right now they're in this world of hurt.
They're transitioning back and forth between hot, salty baths and jogging with a rubber suit on.
I think they don't jog anymore. They lay down in towels. Like the idea is to lose weight without exercising, so you're not as worn out on fight day. But yeah, it's awful. He may still need to do. It depends how the weight cut's going, right? How it's coming off. Khabib has missed weight a bunch of times, and I can only
kidney spelled once.
Right. So I can only infer that he has a harder time making weight than an average fighter does. So anyway, right now they're in a world of hate, and Gaethje was doing better even before the cut. It seemed emotionally. We'll see. You know, thus far, no one on earth has looked good against Khabib. So
yeah, that's what at one point Dana said that he's like, how many rounds has this guy lost? And Justin's like, one, just the one. And it's like, yeah, he's lost one round ever. And I think it was round 2 to Conor. Yeah, he's one of the most dominant sports athletes on the planet. I really hope he gets knocked the fuck out, though. I
How
would
come?
love that. I don't like him.
Yeah,
He's boring.
Oh,
He's got no sense of style. Like he's like it can be kind of cutesy with his like broken English sometimes, but most
right.
of the time it's just like, God, come on, entertain us, do a thing. Like all he does is he's great at what he does, and that's just not enough for me. I want somebody who like I was a huge Kobe fan, right? After the rape and everything, like he knew how
How
to
can
put
you
on a
not love
show.
this guy? Yeah, yeah.
He went out with a bang. Like that's the guy who knows how to entertain people.
Mm-hmm. Touche. Yeah. No, I think the Russian accent is more than cutesy for me. Like, so it's two things. If people don't know Khabib, he's Muslim, and along with that, at least his variety of Muslim is like this sort of calm, discipline, like respect driven, like orthodoxy that inhabits every portion of his life, right? It impacts his relationship with his father, who recently passed, his wife, his training mates, like how he interacts with basically everyone else on earth. It's this sort of like respect driven honor code everywhere. And when he gets angry at a guy, he's really a truth teller. He's an incredible truth teller. When he talks about like Tony Ferguson, he's like, he's a real good fighter, but stupid man. And when I hear him say things like, he's so stupid, I can't wait twice, he's kicking metal balls, and he's just a stupid person, I don't know. And I'm like, this is his unfiltered truth. He's not smack talking. He believes in his heart of hearts that Tony Ferguson would do very poorly on the SATs. And he might be right. You know, he believes in his heart of hearts that this guy is tough or this guy's not tough.
I think Tony Ferguson would do poorly at Sudoku. Or fucking like, I don't know, name that color. Welcome to tonight's quiz show with MMA stars. Our first category, name that color. Our second category, what's my address?
Which number's bigger?
And third, where am I? Where am I?
Entering our bonus round now of the biggest number. We've got 7. 45, 7 to 45, 5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, so like
ratings are awful.
Something about the way Khabib, I want to say tells the truth, but we can maybe agree on tells his truth, right? Like he doesn't, when he says this guy's smart or this guy's stupid or this guy parties too much or what, like it's always this hard hitting, undeniable truth that
I don't like a straightforward warrior monk that, you know,
that's a good description.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing. He's like a straightforward warrior monk with like no entertainment bone in his body. Like that's not what I'm looking for. I think he's the best there is at that weight class. It just the proof's in the pudding. He's done it. He's done it over and over and over and over. But I want to see him fail. I want to see him fall, and then maybe he'll be entertaining. Like maybe that would light a fire under his ass. Maybe he'd say a thing.
He's turning. So Conor McGregor wants to fight again, right? And Conor's going to fight Poirier. These are both people that that Khabib has beaten already. So he's not interested in fighting them again. But if he fights Conor, there's a huge payday. And he's like, I do not need more money. What do I have? 12 million, 18 million. That is enough. That is enough money. Why would I fight for that? For more?
Yeah. I hate that about him too. I get it if I see that with like some CEO who's like spending their whole day in some boardroom or like just running meetings and appointments all day, and he's up early and to bed late, and he's just thinking about the acquisitions and mergers and all sorts of stuff, and it's just a real stressful life day in and day out to make another 15 million. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me unless you just love it and it's your passion. But I can't imagine anyone just loves that and is passionate about it. Maybe I'm just not imaginative enough. But with him, it's like he definitely loves fighting. I would hope. And it's like, hey man, you can do that thing you love, and we'll pay you 5 times more than you've made your whole career for one. And he's like, nah, why not? Why not? How about your great-great-grandchildren don't have to work now? They can all just be fucking warrior monks who don't fucking entertain anybody.
Well, I'm psyched for it. I think the co-main is good too. Do you know what it is? I'm not sure.
Is it Whitaker maybe?
Ooh,
I don't know.
Versus Cannoneer, perhaps.
So yeah, if you're not a fight fan, this weekend is a
Yeah.
good one to like tune into as like a casual. You know, if you don't know what the UFC's about or MMA, it is a good weekend to watch. It's a really big fight. It has global consequences.
So that'll be cool. That'll be cool.
And Woody will owe me $5.
Conceivably.
Woohoo.
Conceivably.
Almost one, or not almost, 1/20th of what he owes me.